News, thanks for being with us on Morning Rush. Former Minnesota officer Kim Potter will be sentenced at any moment now for the killing of Daunte Wright. Potter was found guilty in December of first and second degree manslaughter. She said she mistakenly shot Wright last April with a gun instead of her taser.
Our Justice correspondent Jamal Andrus is live in Minneapolis at the Hennepin County Courthouse with how much time she could serve behind bars. Good morning, Jamal.
Good morning, Usher. We just saw the family of Daunte Wright walk into the courtroom right behind me. As you mentioned, this is going to get started any minute. The judge in this case has a wide set of options to choose from, including sending former officer Kim Potter home today with just probation. It all comes down to whether the judge feels is appropriate here and whether she finds any aggravating factors in this case.
The Brooklyn Center, Minnesota officer who said she confused her gun for her taser when she shot and killed Daunte Wright is set to be sentenced Friday.
Find the defendant guilty.
Potter was found guilty of first and second degree manslaughter in December, but she will only be sentenced on the most serious charge. In Minnesota, first degree manslaughter carries a 15-year maximum prison sentence. But because Potter has no previous criminal history, the state's sentencing guidelines cut that time in half to a little over 7 years.
Find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April.
And unlike with the sentencing of Derek Chauvin, the prosecution is not asking for a prison sentence beyond the state guidelines. In a court filing this week, prosecutors said, quote, "Life is something this society holds in the highest regard. In this case, that life is Daunte Wright, and his life must be held in the highest regard as well. The presumptive sentence reflects the seriousness of the loss of his life." Meanwhile, the defense is requesting no prison time at all. Earl Gray, Kim Potter's attorney, says she is remorseful, has no prior record, and is at low risk of committing the same crime again because she is no longer a police officer. Members of Daunte Wright's family and potentially Kim Potter are expected to speak to the judge in court. Ultimately, Hennepin County Judge Regina Chu will make the sentencing decision. Since being found guilty, Potter has been held at the Minnesota Correctional Facility in Shakopee, Minnesota.
Now, it's important to mention in Minnesota, generally inmates with good behavior only serve out 2/3 of their sentence behind bars, serving out the rest at home on supervised release. So even if Kim Potter gets that 7 years, she'll only serve about 4 years and 9 months in an actual state prison. Usher.
Justice correspondent Jamal Andrus reporting live for us from Minneapolis this morning. Thank you, Jamal.